So we're on take 3, but welcome to this week's update at David Junction with us at RGJ Trains. Is it right before I go any further, Rob?
Yeah, you said your bit right and I didn't hit a piece of the scenery.
Well, first time I said episode, didn't I? Because we didn't film one. So for that, we do apologise. I know you guys say to us, you don't need to apologise. But obviously for us as well, we're gutted that we didn't get in the train room as much last week. So, this week's plan, take it with a pinch of salt, I really would, guys. So the continuation, those on the live would have known this, well, this last week was literally Metcalfe. There was no line side, but that was so, I've got, can you see it actually? Or?
Yeah.
So we've got the first part built, and I obviously felt get the first part built on the live like I always do, so the rest I can just carry on without the tutorial slash social slash whatever it has become. So that is now built, and as you can see we've placed it here to kind of get a gauging of size. We need to put the board back to see if we need to shorten it or anything, because the Bridge of Doom is going.
Possibly.
Can we get like a little sound, you know, like they do in videos? Yay! Little cheer.
The applause.
Yeah. So that is obviously continuation of that. We've then, once we've got that built in, because of the mountains, not my mountain, the mountain, because of the board this is on as well and it connects, we were waiting for the Metcalfe kit. So we knew if we needed to cut any more of it. So that also then meant the continuation of this bit. Is it showing that actually? Or am I just pointing to nowhere?
You're just pointing to nowhere actually.
So, and your tablets, you haven't taken your tablets yet.
Yeah, as usual. Yeah, so if you point to where the cutout is.
So, here we've got our cutout. This is where the original Bridge of Doom was cut out from.
And it's got to be cut out more and cut in as well.
So this is obviously the reason why, because we've decided instead of really cutting up the Metcalfe kit, at the bottom it's not so bad, you can cover it with scenery and things, but to cut it slap bang in half is going to be criminal because it is amazing. So really we need to get that finished building, get the other one arrived and built, so we know what we need to do with our cutting. So that's kind of still halfway there, but we're getting a lot closer to then continuing with the Slaty Mountain area, because we have a plan for the front end. So
mountains, bumpy bits, thing 1 and thing 2.
Thing 1 and thing 2, yeah. So there was obviously a debate on the live of what we call it. My mountains did win. My mountain stays as the top.
62% if I remember.
Yes, 62, not 69 like it was for a while. So the next bit as well is we've done an order come all the way from Greece. We saw it arrive and was like, where's this from? We were expecting China.
Indaxi.
So this is embossed. It's actually pretty good. I don't know how well you're going to see it on the video, guys. I think it's one of those, it looks better in person than it does on camera.
Try zoomies.
I don't know.
You've gone too close. I was coming in. There we go.
Does it show it?
It doesn't show the embossed, no.
But you can see it is embossed on the back. And obviously in person it does give that what we wanted.
And where are we using that for?
Yeah, because I wasn't going to draw it, all of this. So the incline, we debated for ages on what on earth we were going to do with it, how we were going to cover it. And then Rob found this online. A few different designs. So if this isn't your design, there is other embossed designs. But this
if anybody wants a link to it, give us a shout and I'll drop them the link, because I might forget to drop it in the description. But there is so many designs that this guy has got. Yeah. It is ridiculous.
So it's worth a look if you're looking for that bit of texture on your work, the kit bashing or anything really. But the plan is to get these inclines covered as well. And I've noticed it folds over so the bricks can go on top, Rob, as well, and then flip the other side. So that is obviously the plan, to finally get this covered. Now, how many sheets? There's quite a good amount of sheets, isn't there?
16 sheets in there.
So it's not the cheapest, guys, and we've obviously got a fair bit of incline and that, but it's the look that we were going for. But again, that is thanks to patrons membering, or obviously the donations and things. That is what is enabling us to go slightly off the dirt cheap, you know, just trying to fling it all together. So that is a small thank you to everyone for that support, because without that, we wouldn't be able to do things like this. So, anyway, we're going to crack on, guys, and we'll hopefully see you in an episode this week. We shall see how it goes, so I'm not promising, because it's not happening. So, guys, see you later on in the update, and hopefully in an episode and on our lives. Catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hey guys, so as we've been building on the live, we have fully completed the first part. Now the rest of it is literally repeat, so if you've watched it on the live, you will have seen the process, but also it's there available if you haven't to look back. But it's filled with lots of chats and conversations about anything from trains to TV programs and everything else. The only thing I have done already, which I don't usually do, is do my little builder's yard, so everything is literally ready for me to just crack on and sort it. So I'm going to get it sorted now, and then hopefully we can finish off and have the full length piece. So guys, we usually do 2 things on an update. Unfortunately, I've had no choice because now the poor rocket glue has died. It's not done well since January though.
It's not done well.
It's done well since January even. Yeah, that too.
And March.
So, March?
March.
Oh yeah, it was March when we bought it. But still, the amount...
She will get it right.
I will get it right one of these days. So, unfortunately, there's a tiny bit left, but not enough to continue. So, waiting for the other kit and the glue, and hopefully that should be done. So what I'm going to fill my time with is using the sculpt mould. Because it's going to be majority of black washes, colour washes, obviously here you've got some gaps. They're going to show up because unlike paint, you can kind of fill in the holes, can't you? So that's going to be done there. Now, a quick one for patrons and members. To give a bit back to you, we're going to start, well, trying to give you sneak peeks throughout the week of what we're doing. So patrons, you usually see the feed, but members especially, please try and keep an eye on the communities tab, because we will do a members only post of little sneak peeks. The reason I'm saying this is this week's, hopefully you've seen what's going on with this. Yes?
That's right, that's what you were going to say, yeah.
Yes, so hopefully you've already seen the first one. If you haven't, keep an eye going forth. We can't promise it'll be every week, but hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to crack on now, guys.
She's rattling on way too much.
I am. And we'll see you in a bit. So, I'm back again already, because I kind of stuffed up just blagging on. Is the mix of the sculpt mould. I believe it's 2 parts of our fluffy, fibrous... I can't describe it. It's like
clouds.
What? It is like clouds. That's exactly what I think. It's like clouds. But to 2 parts. That 2 parts...
She did hit her head earlier.
Well, I hit my head.
Okay.
I mean, somebody picked me up forgetting that this isn't very tall, and I now have a headache. But anyway, 2 parts sculpt mould to 1 part water.
And I let her have a play with it.
And I'm able to have a play. Lovely sticks that Paul gave us. Probably not the intended use that Paul was thinking at the time, but
they're brilliant.
It works.
They're brilliant for it, aren't they?
And then something I already had in my kit is a scalpel, not scalpel.
Do you know what
I can't think of the name.
What I've just thought of as well.
Go on.
I wonder if we can add a drop of dye to it. As an experiment on something.
Could do.
There you go.
Saves if it needs painting.
Right, so we're not going to bore you, as Grace is boring everybody as usual.
You're interrupting as usual then.
Yeah, I love interrupting. So we'll get this done on a hyperlapse, so you can just watch a bit of what Grace is doing.
It's not clouds anymore though, guys.
It's like toilet paper, wet toilet paper, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, so we'll catch you in a sec, guys.
Hey guys, so I'm a bit of a plonker here. I didn't realise just how quick drying this is.
And messy.
Obviously, it probably doesn't help we are so warm at the moment, so that is going to make it go off quicker.
Just a bit. Someone had to say it.
And somebody will probably still say it. But using your fingers is such a good way to do this, guys, because I want to keep this shape. This is what's been important to me, is keeping the shapes that I've carved out. So using your fingers and just smoothing it along is adding that little bit more naturally texture, I suppose. So anyway, tip is mix it up, keep mixing it up to keep it going, and then get it on quick. So anyway guys, we will see you in the episode at the end of a week, hopefully.
And tomorrow's live.
Well,
it'll be
a couple of days for them.
Yesterday. We'll see you in yesterday's live.
Yeah, basically. So if you haven't watched it, pop over and it'll be there to watch.
We'll see you in yesterday's live because we've got a TARDIS.
So anyway guys, have a good one. Hope you have a good week and it's not too warm for you. See you later. Bye for now.